In the last help video, I demonstrated how we could place an ellipse wave count on the chart as of the pivot swing highs or lows. But that places a current ellipse wave pattern as of the current swing. What happens if you have an ellipse wave pattern that you believe is incomplete and you wish to project areas in advance of where you think the market may go? For an example, let's have a look at, if I take this British pound chart back to around here, and let's have a look and said, for example, you did a right mouse click, ellipse wave intermediate, and you suspected that this particular market was in a potential wave 4 low, and you wanted to project potential areas of resistance of where the next wave 5 swing may unfold or may terminate at. In other words, an area of where the next ellipse wave swing is likely to go. If I just clear this all off now, for this you can use our WPT tool or our wave price target tool on the left here. So if you go up to the top, you click here, you have an option of WPT up, in other words if you're projecting the next wave up, or WPT down if you're projecting the next wave down. Now for this I'm projecting up because I want to project where potential wave 5 is likely to go to, or potential resistance areas or target areas for the next wave 5. As you can see, you have the options for all the different common ellipse wave patterns here. There's little pictures here that show you how many mouse clicks you need to make and where you need to make them. On this wave 5 we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. So I'll now select this tool, and now it says the tooltip here, begin at the beginning of wave 1. So in this particular count you suspect this is the beginning of wave 1. It now says select the end of wave 1, which you'll be suspect is here. Now select the end of wave 2. Now select the end of wave 3. Now select the end of wave 4. As you can see, this now places the count on the chart. So effectively, this is placing your own manual ellipse wave count on the chart. It then projects in advance the areas of where potential wave 5 resistance areas or target areas could be. It labels them, so this would be the minimum area based on this counter where the minimum wave 5 is likely to end. This area would be the typical wave 5. In other words, typically this is where the wave 5 would end, and this would be the maximum wave 5. So this is just an easy way for the more experienced ellipse wave analysts among you to be able to place these areas on the chart in advance for you without having to do all the individual fib analysis. In other words, in the old days you had to place all your fib projections on all these different swings and then look where the clusters of the fib ratios fell together and then try to work out which ones were important and which ones were likely to result in areas of support or resistance. The software does this all for you based on my 29 years now of experience of ellipse wave analysis, and it puts these on the chart for you. If I now turn trading mode off, you can see that the British pound here went up and it actually made the high right there at the typical wave 5 WPT. These are also available in the right mouse click option. So if I just clear everything off again, so if you wanted again to do it from here, you can right mouse click, do manual WPT up, again choose the pattern you want, and exactly as we had before, place the series of mouse clicks on, and that will place the WPTs on for you as well. As you've seen, they are available for all the common targets. So wave C's, wave 3's, wave 4's, wave 1 or A, wave 2 or B. A very good tool if you are an experienced ellipse wave analyst and you wish to project areas of where you think waves are going to end. Let's have another look at another example. In the last video I had a look at this potential wave 3 on this Euro Japanese yen chart. So say for example you thought this wave 3 was over now and you were expecting the market to correct down, but you wanted an area of where a potential wave 4 is likely to end, or an area of where wave 4 might terminate. You can then do WPT. In this case it's a WPT down because the wave 4 is a corrective swing down. In this case you'd place 2 clicks, you see here, one at the end of the wave 2 it tells you, one at the end of the wave 3 which is here, And you see here now it gives you this area in advance. You can see this is before the market even gets there, of a potential area of where, if there's a wave for correction, of where it could potentially end. So this is a very good tool for the more experienced Elliott wave analysts among you to be able to project in advance potential support and resistance areas based on where the next potential Elliott wave swing could unfold.